Alright, welcome everybody. We are here for the live broadcast of Cape Pele, Shediac Cape Pele Predators versus the Sussex Rangers. We're way over in the other corner of the province. It's quite a few kids I'm not familiar with. Trace Cormier is the only one that really jumps off the page. Noah Jacob maybe. Matthew Elaine, I know the goalie. Again, I struggle with names I don't know, so you're going to have to bear with me on this one. I also don't know what our goalie plan is here. This is still an exhibition game. I assume we'll split the net. Nolan and Mitchell will both play half. I'm behind netting, so if you notice it looking a little grainy, it's probably because we're looking through this fish net. Sussex people are all here, ready to go. Last minute of the warm-up. Nolan took almost that entire warm-up. I don't know if that means he's playing the game and Mitchell's playing tomorrow or what the plan is there. We do have a game at 3:30 tomorrow against Oromocto Eagles. I believe that's the first game of regular season. I'll have to confirm that, but that's I believe that's right. So bear with me with the call. I might not pay as much attention to the opponent as I generally do. They aren't in our league. They're on the east side. I'll call them where I can, give them credit where I can. But for the most part, this might just be a pretty biased Sussex broadcast. So a player that would be the most familiar with this team would be Rhett Proctor. He went to Montreal with a lot of these kids in the spring. I'm going to put my knowledge to the test of our guys. I didn't write down our roster. Parker McLaughlin, I know, likes to alternate between number 9 and number 87. I see a number 87 out there, so I'm going to assume that's what he's wearing for this one. So Cape Pele, we're about half an hour out of Moncton. I see Shediac and Cape Pele work together as a team. They're kind of an alumni or amalgamated team, kind of like KV. That's Ross and Quispam Sis together in our area. Both, you know, little towns had to join together. Minute period. We are starting off with Emmett Tabor, Cohen Neal, and Cooper Gregg. On the back end, we have Jack Merrill and Wes Tabor. And we're underway. Cohen Neal with it. Cohen moves it along. LeBlanc there in front of him, picked up by Legier. Legier turns direction, goes way up for Roulette. Stopped on the line by Jack Merrill. Jack Merrill puts it deep in. Noah Jacobs, number 14 there, who had it. Ooh, unlucky bounce there. Fortunately, it stayed out for the goalie. Predators gain the zone. Find net, tied up, out front to Ouellette. Ouellette shot, Nolan gets a piece of it. Alex LeBlanc throws it around, picked up by Jack Merrill. Jack Merrill moves up for O'Neill. Comes out of the zone. Kind of a smaller rink here. I wouldn't say this is the same size as most places. Jack just wrestles down Ouellette. Chipped over. It's going to be awfully easy to ice it here. Again, it's a smaller rink. Luca LeBlanc with the puck. LeBlanc, big pass way up. Liam Bro. Good job by our guy getting there. It looks like Rhett Proctor. Number 9 bumped off here. Okay, I'm a little confused with these numbers now. I think Ryan DeMerchant might be wearing number 87. This number 87 seems to bounce around between a few people. Here comes Bro. Ryan DeMerchant. Ryan's looking for Felix. Decides to go the other way for Parker McLaughlin. Parker McLaughlin loads up, shoots on the net. Madeleine with the save. Face off down in the Predators zone. Emmett Tabor, Sawyer, and Cohen Neal out there now. Jack Merrill, West Tabor on the back end. They're able to get through. Jack's in a foot race against a Cormier. Jack gets there first. Good job by Emmett, plays it off the boards. Again, it's going to be onto the net, but otherwise it's pretty easy to ice it here. The ice seems fast, and again, it's a smaller surface. I think that's Felix taking the draw. Ice the puck. Again, it's going to be quite hard to play it off the boards here and not have it go the whole way. Wesley makes a change. Cooper Gregg and Ryan DeMerchant, Felix Travis, and on the back end we have Rhett Proctor and Shea Surratt. Plays the other way. Cooper Gregg gets it. Cooper's going to try to play it back for Shea. Here comes the Preds. Preds gain the zone. Good head of speed there by LeBlanc. DeMerchant gets it, plays it around. Played down deep. Ryan DeMerchant tries to chip it up. Again, it's going to be really easy to accidentally ice it. I think that's going to be the story of this game. Oh, they actually fiddle with it on the line. We get some good zone time here. Simon O'Brien with it right now. Simon O'Brien moves up for Ouellette. Ouellette back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc shot from way out. Nolan puts it off to the side. Alex Boudreau is the defenseman there who's able to keep it in. Here comes LeBlanc. Moves over for Ouellette. Ouellette takes a shot. Nolan makes the save. Kind of looks behind him though. Behind the net. Here comes Felix. Felix up for Cooper Gregg. Cooper Gregg looking for options. Chips it down into the line. Goes for a line change. Kind of gets whacked in the head there by accident. Alec Ouellette with it now. Sussex is offside. They tag up. Ouellette makes a nice pass there through some feet. Alec LeBlanc tried to gain the zone, wasn't able to. Sawyer Tremblett takes a shot from way out, wide of the net, but a save by Matt Elaine gets a piece of it. Wesley Tabor. West Tabor moves it back up. His brother Emmett hits it up for Parker McLaughlin. Parker McLaughlin's got Sawyer way up there. Tries to throw it over. It's picked off though by Reese Gauguin. Gauguin loses the puck off to Jack Merrill. Jack Merrill behind the net. Kind of gets surrounded, just plays it off the boards. Gets thrown back in. West Tabor will pick it up. West Tabor just tries to move it. Michael Braun. Emmett in a foot race here. Noah Jacob able to hit the puck off loose into the corner. Emmett staying on it. Noah Jacob picks it up. Noah Jacob able to move it up for Trice Cormier. Trice Cormier gets on the outside. He's got the whole team on him. Trice still with the puck. Great job protecting that puck. Puts it off the back of the net. He might be the one to pick it back up. Rep Proctor puts it the other way. Emmett Tabor down deep. Emmett's going to move it way up for Parker McLaughlin. Parker McLaughlin hits it, keeps it into the zone. Shea Surratt off the boards. O'Neill skates it out. Off the board, Surratt off the boards. LeBlanc with it. LeBlanc. O'Neill. DeMerchant trying to get it out. DeMerchant keeps with it, is able to get it out of the zone, if nothing else. Stays with it again. Gets it way up for Cooper Gregg. He's got number 4, Luca LeBlanc. Cooper Gregg takes the shot just wide of the net. Here comes a Fougere. Nolan just continues it on into the corner. That was Jackson Fougere who got a good opportunity there for the Predators team. Shot from way out. Fougere with it again. West Tabor gets a piece of it. West just plays it off the boards, able to hold in there. Alex Boudreau holds the line twice, throws it back in deep. Jack Merrill with it. Jack moves it up for O'Neill. O'Neill gets it out of the zone. Thrown back in. Wesley Tabor. Wesley fumbles it for a moment. Rings it around the boards. Back to the point again. Legier keeps it in. O'Brien. Ouellette with it now. Jack fighting two of them. I believe it's a LeBlanc and Ouellette. Brian DeMerchant. Brian DeMerchant tries to move it through Legier's feet. Isn't able to. Nolan plays it safely. Wesley Tabor picks it up. Wesley high off the boards. Held in by LeBlanc, but gets back to Sawyer. Sawyer tries to play it for Felix, goes through his feet, but will go down and call it an icing. 4:36 remaining of the first period. Scoreless hockey game, 0-0. Again, I kind of like these smaller rinks, a little bit more action to it. A little harder to play your game just because, again, chipping it off the board seems to go all the way. Felix. Go again. Shot. Nolan, blocker. Battle there. Emmett Tabor with it. Emmett Tabor finds a gap, gets it up to Sawyer. Sawyer takes a moment with it. I think if there's one thing our team needs to work on is just getting a little calmer with the puck and not throwing it away. Sawyer, good job there holding it for a minute. Liam Bro. Reese go again. Michael Braun. Braun brings it in. Good job there. Good poke by, I believe, Sawyer Tremblett. Rep Proctor. Two guys collide. They're able to hold the zone. They're just going to throw it in. Gauguin's in there. Shea Surratt in a race. Gauguin kind of knocks him off the puck. Good job there by Rep Proctor. He's really become a good, solid defenseman. Plays it with his foot to keep it clear of Nolan. Brett in there still. Puck behind the net. Shea Surratt. Shea Surratt kind of hits the back of the net a bit. Changes the trajectory of the shot. It's down deep for Trace Cormier. I know he's a dangerous player. He's played for some big teams in his day. Holds the line. Rep Proctor up for Felix. Felix tries to play it up for Emmett Tabor. Emmett goes for a line change. Felix and Shea Surratt the only ones out there now. Here comes the rest of the team. Jack Merrill gets there. Shot wide. LeBlanc with it on the side of the net. Comes out to a player. Tries to center it. Isn't able to. O'Neill with it now. The one-on-one. Goes for a pass over Jack Merrill. Jumps up in the play. Loses the puck. Good defensive work there by Legier. Michael Braun. Oh, this is Jackson Fougier. Fougier. Liam Brun. Shot saved by Nolan. Able to put it off into the corner. This is what we need. A little too many rebounds lately. Loose puck. Doesn't know where it is. Shot. Funny angle. Cleared wide. Fougier with it. Fougier backhanded out front. Behind the net. Jack Merrill. Jack Merrill able to skate it all the way down to their zone. Legier trying to corner him off of the net. Turns, kind of gets a shot off, doesn't get to the front of the net though. O'Neill, he's got a guy on him. Again, Jack was in on that play. Jack's back now. Ouellette's just going to ring it around the boards. Comes up for O'Brien. Parker McLaughlin with it. I feel like this is one of those rinks that if it's your home rink and you play it often, you might get accustomed to it. Nice job there by Jack to put it right on net instead of icing it. Emmett uses his speed. He's in there all by himself. Sawyer in front of the net now. Rebound. Good attempt there by Cooper Gregg. Puck came straight out of the Madeleine out front. Cooper Gregg with it. Cooper looking for options. Puts it right out front to the... Oh! Great pass by Cooper Gregg. It does eventually get to Emmett. He flubs on it, but he takes another chance and actually has a good opportunity on the second attempt. We're in the last minute of play of the first period. Puck's thrown in. There's a stick on the ice, and that's an icing. 50 seconds remaining of the first period. Some slashing penalty is being called on Alec Ouellette. This will give Sussex a power play for the next 2 minutes, the last 50 seconds of this period, and then into the next period, unless there's a goal. Face-off should go down in their zone, I believe, if there's a penalty. If there's a penalty, shouldn't it be in their zone? No, guess not. Felix working his way. Playing the Nintendo game defense there, LeBlanc was. Worked out for him. Luca LeBlanc. Two guys behind the net, nobody in front. Cooper tries to put it off the goalie to somebody out front, but nobody's there. Chipped in. Again, short-handed here, the Preds are. Predators doing a great job killing this penalty. Comes right up front, Nolan is wide of him. Again, this is our power play. I believe this is Rhett Proctor, loses it, and that's the end of the first period. Scoreless hockey game after one.
Oh, that's right, you guys know each other. I didn't even recognize him. He was sitting here when you left? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. He said junkie.
Tonight is a night that most of the regular season starts for a lot of the teams in our league. We're just finishing off this exhibition game. I believe Lancaster has a game tonight, and then a game tomorrow. Again, we have a game tomorrow, and then we play Lancaster on Monday. I think KV and Hampton might have a game as well. I'd have to go through the schedule, but I'll bring everybody up to date if anybody wants to tune into the Bob Pod. We'll probably have an episode this weekend and just let you know how the regular season kicked off and who's doing well, who's needs some work. I'm hoping there's player stats. I can kind of keep you apprised of that. I know generally the player stats aren't overly accurate, but I can only go by what I have. So we'll kind of give an update who's scoring goals, who's getting credited with goals. Puck's dropped and we're underway. Again, we haven't done very well in this power play so far. West kind of flubs it. Here we go, Emmett Tabor with it. Again, we have the man advantage. He's got Sawyer and Cohen Neal with him, the two red gloves. He's just going to ice it. That was Jesse Parapaw threw it down the ice. Sawyer up for Cohen Neal. Cohen tries to take a shot, but Boudreau's able to get a stick in there. Comes back to Cohen Neal. He's able to throw it in there. Emmett Tabor with it. Emmett puts it out front for Sawyer. Sawyer shoots wide. 16 seconds remaining of the power play. Nine seconds of the power play. Jack Merrill gets taken down there. Fougier almost brings it in offside, but he realizes it last second. Cormier with it down low. Penalty's over. Sussex not able to get much going on that one. I didn't even see what the penalty was for, to be honest with you. Centering pass comes out to Cooper Gregg. Cooper. Chipped up along the boards. And that is an ice. Puck down deep in the Rangers zone. 0-0 hockey game. 10:23 remaining of the second period. Felix Travis on the draw. He's got Cooper Gregg with him. I believe Parker McLaughlin as well. Comes over for Shea Surratt. Shea Surratt just tries to throw it out. It's going. Cooper Gregg finds the puck. Takes it off his shins. Nice centering pass. Beautiful play by Cooper Gregg to split that gap. Gets it out for Parker McLaughlin. Parker gets tripped up pretty good. Not intentional, but still tripped up really well. Comes Parapaw. Good stick work by Felix Travis. Fougier makes a nice little move to get around Brett Proctor. Cooper Gregg. Fougier takes a shot, goes off somebody, ends up hitting Nolan in the shoulder. Boudreau shot, Nolan save. It comes out. One thing, if you get into trouble here, it's really easy to get the puck out of your zone. Cormier gets a poke in there by Shea Surratt. Felix Travis just took Cormier right out. Shot over the net. Bouncing puck, Ouellette with it. LeBlanc gets around his man, one-on-one. Nolan makes a save. Nolan's been having a great game so far. Out front. It's back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc loads up. LeBlanc throws it in. Save. Comes out for Cooper Gregg. Legier with it. Legier tries to throw it in. Felix Travis. Felix Travis gets poked the stick off him with Legier. Legier takes a penalty for it. Again, Legier just kind of gets his stick in there for the puck. Ends up knocking down the knocks down the player, Felix. I believe he was going for the puck. I don't really agree with the call, but it's in our favor, so I won't complain. This will be the second power play for the Sussex Rangers. The last power play we had, we really need to work on. That wasn't good at all, to be honest with you. So hopefully we can get a little bit more going on this one. It's hard. The season's just starting. We keep having kind of ice times that don't really work. They gave us an ice time on Halloween, and now we have an ice time during a Halloween dance. So we're not getting out as much as we'd like to. West Tabor turns the other direction. Oh! All kinds of mess there. Cohen Neal turned and centered it to the other team. That team winded up with a shot, went off a couple legs, stays out of danger. Again, this is our power play. Wesley Tabor. Wesley. West changes direction, loses the puck though. Puck's out to the side of the net. Just going to throw it up. Again, we shouldn't be trying to escape our zone right now. We have a man advantage. Here comes Bro. Emmett on the right side of the line, throws it way down deep. Noah Jacobs with it. Noah Jacob. Way up. Here comes Sasha Boudreau. Boudreau tries to shoot, misses the puck. Cohen Butcher. Cohen Butcher, he's got 3 guys on him. He's just going to try to throw it in deep. Braun throws it over. Comes back to Braun. Braun's going to skate it out. He's got Chaser out to beat. He's all by himself. Felix Travis picks it up. Felix able to get it out. Runs into a player, gets taken down. Brett Proctor. Brett puts it off the back of the net to himself. Really heads up play there. Tries to pass it up for Sawyer. Sawyer kind of jumps over it. Goes down for a nice. Again, kind of another wasted power play. We haven't got a shot yet with only 12 seconds remaining of it. Face off deep in the Sussex Ranger zone. Fougere, Cormier out there for the penalty kill. Boudreau on the back end with a LeBlanc. Felix Travis. Oh, a little dirty there by Jack Merrill. It was right as their penalty ended. Jack's definitely going to the box for that one. This will be the first man advantage for the Shediac Cape Pele Predators. They had the full 2 minutes. They took the penalty exactly as their. We took the penalty exactly as their power play, or our power play ended. Pettipaw with it. We win the face-off back right to our goalie. Noel makes the cover. We eat 3 seconds of the penalty. Cooper Gregg taking the draw. He's got McLaughlin with him. And for defense, he has Rhett Proctor and West Haber. We're able to throw it, gets it out of the zone. Noah Jacob. Noah Jacob able to put it up for Cormier. Cormier gets it past his man. Center passes it over for Rhett Proctor, picks it off though. Great little work there by Fougere. Rhett Proctor sticking with it though. Fougere with it. Fougere seems like a very good skater. Pettipaw. Fougere. Fougere just battling. Puts it back the other way. Pettipaw. Puck hits the netting. .117 remaining of the power play for the Predators. 5:43 remaining of the second period. It is a scoreless hockey game. Emmett Tabor out there with Cohen Butcher on defense. Oh, only Shea Surratt on defense. We have Jack in the box. So we have 3 forwards and 1 defenseman out there right now. The other thing about our setup is Cohen Butcher. Again, I've been impressed with Cohen's ability to play defense, and it seems like that's what they're doing with him right now. They have him back on the point, and 2 times in the last 2 games he's had to go back there, and both times he's made a pretty impressive play. Here comes LeBlanc. Cohen keeps him to the outside. He does beat him though. Looks for options. Cohen Butcher. Cohen plays it up the boards. Bro gets it. Bro up for O'Brien. O'Brien center passes. Ouellette not ready for it. Emmett Tabor tries to put it off the boards. Goes a funny angle. Kind of stays in the zone. Bouncing puck. Cohen Neal. Cohen Neal doesn't quite possess it yet. Just decides to throw it down. Will hit the net. 11 seconds remaining of the power play for the Predators. Trying to get something going as the penalty comes to an end. Jack Merrill's coming out of the box. Braun tries to split the middle. He's got the whole team on him. Shot. Nolan, glove save. I gotta get that glove a little tighter, I think. Nolan fails to windmill on the glove save. Felix Travis on the draw. Back to the point. Big shot. Wide. Sawyer Tremblett. Trying to figure out who Legier there is. Big man. Wesley. Braun is in front of him. Gets it up for the Merchant. Battle along the boards. Felix there supporting. Braun comes out with it for the Predators. Braun gets to the center of the ice. Nice little poke there by one of our guys. The Merchant throws it into the middle. Sawyer ready for a good defensive work there by Legier. Stick lift by Felix. Felix still with it. Felix a battle along the Boudreau on him. Braun coming the other way. Shea Surratt. Braun tries to break to the middle. Isn't able to. A little bit of a misplay there. Ends up almost in front of the net. Gauguin with it now. Gauguin attempts to center. Shot. Nolan in the guts. Bad rebound. Comes out to the point. Noah Jacobs gets it right on the doorstep. Gauguin. Gauguin shoots right into Nolan. Good positioning. Scoreless hockey game. 3 minutes left of the second period. 2 power plays for Sussex. 1 power play for the Predators. Goes down in. It will be an icing. 2:49. 0-0. Second period. Pettipaw on the draw up against Emmett Tabor. Tries to drop it. Cooper Gregg's there. Picks it up. Good hockey sense by Cooper Gregg. Know where that was going. Noah Jacob with it. He's getting pursued by Parker McLaughlin. Cormier, nice play. Way up for Fougier. Fougier makes a move. Beats the goalie. Puts it through the crease. Bro with it. Shoots. Fougier still there. Loose puck. Shot. Rebound. Stick save, Nolan. Crazy stick save there, Fougier. Probably the most talented player on the team. Just his size might not make him the most effective, but when you look at a strong hockey player out there, this Fougier seems to be all over it. He was right in front of the net. He had 3 great opportunities there. Nolan lucky on 2 of them. Sticks his stick out there. He's able to keep it off the goal line. Goes out wide. Face off on the other side. Still scoreless hockey game. 2:10 remaining of the second period. Pressure on by the Predators. Right up front again. Shot. Nolan makes a save. Corrals it. Covers it. LeBlanc. It's into the feet. Good job there by Rhett Proctor. Felix Travis with it. Rhett Proctor picks it up. Rhett's just going to poke it out. Does get out of the zone. Good job by Felix. Rhett Proctor with it now. Rhett looking for options behind the net. Puts it off the net again. He's done that a few times. He's very effective doing it. Comes down. Boudreau's going to get it. Boudreau being pursued by 2 of our guys. Nice play up for O'Brien. O'Brien plays it off the boards to himself. We throw it way in, and it's going to be an ice. Face off down in the Rangers zone, but we get a line change out of it. Emmett Tabor, Cohen Butcher, Sawyer Tremblett out there in the forward group. On the defense, it is going to be Jack Merrill and Wes Tabor. Off the boards, Wes Tabor. Foul along the boards. Everybody's digging. Puck still held up there. Jack comes in and supports. Jack Merrill picks it up, goes behind the net, plays it up for Sawyer. Sawyer touches it for a moment, thrown out front. West Tabor gets it. Wesley up for Sawyer. Sawyer hard off the boards, gets out. Picked up by Cohen Butcher. Cohen Butcher kind of gets a breakaway. Good work. Gets his stick lifted. Pats the goalie on the head. I don't know if that was a safe move by Cohen. Scared he was going to draw a penalty there. Penalty's coming somewhere. I was worried Cohen might take one, or Cohen might have been called for one. Quite a bit of chaos there all around. So it's going to be a Sussex power play again. We were in a similar situation at the end of the last period. We haven't done anything with our power plays yet. Back to the point for Wesley. Wesley shot, picked out of the air. They're going to throw it down. Again, they're able to ice it. They're on the penalty kill. Jack Merrill will be the first one there. He's got number 3, Cormier, on him. Cormier able to interrupt him. Jack, good job by the referee getting out of the way of that. Jack crosses the blue line. Again, we haven't really had any zone time on any of these power plays yet. Backhand by Parker McLaughlin. Shot, goal! Cohen Butcher. Cohen Butcher's able to finish off a play that started with Parker McLaughlin. Parker McLaughlin put it on net. It came out to Cohen. Cohen made good on it. And we have the first goal of the hockey game. It is a power play goal, and it is the Rangers. Cohen Butcher puts us on the board for the first goal of the game. Felix Travis out there in the draw against Pettipaw. Shea Surratt. Comes up for Cooper. Cooper on his backhand. And that's the end of 2. So we are going into the third period with a 1-goal lead. Nolan having a great game. Again, we were really lucky to come out of there with a 1-goal lead. There was quite a bit of chaos around the net there at one point. Fougier for the Predators team had several good opportunities, a really good hockey player. Parker McLaughlin, Cooper Gregg, Felix Travis. On the back end, Rep Proctor, Shea Surratt. Fougier out there for their team, Pettipaw. And this is Trace Cormier. This is definitely their strongest line. I know Trice, and I've seen a lot of this Fougier so far this game. Plays it back for LeBlanc. LeBlanc loads up, shot through traffic. Nice attempt there by Fougier just to put it over the pad of Nolan. Fortunately for him, it was a little wide of the net. Tries to play it up, kind of past Sawyer. Fougier with it. Fougier looking for options, bouncing puck. Fougier gets it back, tries to center again. Shea Surratt gets a stick on it, throws it over into the corner. LeBlanc shot, comes out to Fougier. Fougier turns, fires. Second attempt, wide of the net. Here comes Rhett Proctor, just going to skate it out. He's got one guy to beat if he decides to go. He's got Cooper Gregg with him. Loading up. Shoots, scores! Rhett Proctor. Puck handles it, looks for options, sees the goalie goes down, finds a hole, fires it in there. Rhett Proctor. Beautiful goal end to end. Gives the Sussex team a 2-goal lead. Beautiful goal by Rhett. Good job by Cooper Gregg being there for another option as a distraction. Rhett Proctor makes good on it. Emmett Tabor. Been a few times in this game they could have easily had a goal on us and it's gone the other way. Emmett off the boards. Emmett's all, well, he's not all alone. Gets the pass over for DeMerchant. Emmett just flying. Shoots. Bouncing puck. So Madeleine, the goalie, is a Vipers goalie, I believe, in the past. I believe he might have been an NB Ice goalie as well 2 years ago. Ouellette's able to throw it in. Wesley Tabor. West turns, fires. Ouellette's going to be there. Jack Merrill kind of just plays the body there. O'Brien with it, down low. West Tabor gets it. He's going to play up for DeMerchant. DeMerchant with it. DeMerchant, nice play over for Emmett Tabor. Good job by Jack. Gets it up for Emmett again. Emmett just turns and whiffs it in. Michael Brunn. Michael Brunn centers. Shot. Nolan with the save. Good job by Nolan to be able to track these shots. Go again. Go again off the boards. Centers. Shot. Nolan gets a piece of it with the top of his stick. Back to the point. Shot. Going to be wide. Go again's going to be the first guy there. Lots and lots of pressure here. Go again. Up for Noah Jacobs. Here comes Sawyer, who's got wheels. Sawyer's got it, picks it up. Sawyer shoots. Nice save by Matthew. They throw it down. We attempt to touch it. I think they say we do touch it, so it won't be an ice. 2-0 hockey game. 8:32 remaining of the third period. Up in Cape Pele. Shea Surratt plays it around for Cohen Butcher. Cohen Butcher just throws it out the middle. LeBlanc picks it up. LeBlanc plays it over for his partner. Offside by Cooper. Offside. They're saying intentional offside. Cooper was in the zone beforehand. The boys stayed in there. Be a face-off way down in the Rangers zone. Ryan DeMerchant on the draw. He's got I don't know what we're doing. Parker McLaughlin's going to stay there. He's got Cooper Gregg with him. Ryan DeMerchant are the forward group. We got Rhett Proctor and Shea Surratt on defense. Shea Surratt, the defenseman, is going to take the draw. Penalty coming up against Sussex. That couldn't have been messier. So Rhett Proctor going to the box. 8:04 remaining of the game. Power play for the Cape Pele Predators. Emmett Tabor, Sawyer Tremblett are two fastest players on the ice as our forward group. West Tabor, his brother, loads up. Just a soft one into the belly of the defenseman. Jack Merrill Jack loses it. West Tabor shoots it around the goalie. Comes up for Sawyer. Sawyer's going to go for the pass up for Emmett. Emmett gets it. Emmett cuts back across, doesn't draw a penalty. Oh shoot, I didn't start the clock. This is going to be a mess. Jack takes a penalty. It's going to be a 5-on-3 once they get the chance here. Out front to Fougere. Fougere takes the shot. Nolan makes the save. And it's going to be a 5-on-3. I got to fix both clocks here. This will be a great opportunity for the Predators. Again, this is an exhibition game. So it's a 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 21 seconds. We got too many players. So 1 minute, 21 seconds of a 5-on-3 here. Just going to be a matter of surviving. Tie it up. Sawyer's on it. Sawyer's able to get it down. Again, I wouldn't say Sawyer is the best possession guy. Cooper Gregg comes out. Cooper Gregg with West Tabor and Shea Surratt. Wesley able to keep him to the outside, but he just lays on him. Shot. Nolan's just going to take it and sit on it. Nolan made the save. Wasn't quite sure he was going to hold on to it. Dropped it and jumped on it. 53 seconds remaining of the 5-on-3. Cohen Butcher out there now. Same defenseman, Shea Surratt and West Tabor. Back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc has a pretty good shot. Guys get out of the way so Nolan can see it. Comes back to the other point. Nolan shoots or makes the blocker save over to the corner. Shea Surratt tries to possess it. It's going to go around. Wesley Tabor gets there. West is, again, going to be surrounded. It is a 5-on-3. Shea Surratt got to get around the referee. Puts it back to the point. Point. Plays with it for a second. 28 seconds remaining of the 5-on-3. Shot. Nolan. Blocker save. Comes out front. LeBlanc loads up. Shoots it way into the upper netting. 20 seconds remaining of the power plays. 5-on-3. After that, we will still be at a man disadvantage. And that will be for 39 seconds. LeBlanc comes over to the other far point. Shot. Nolan, blocker save. Loose puck. Goal. 5-on-3 goal. Nolan made the save. He had guys kind of laying on him. He wasn't able to really get up and do much after that. And the Predators are able to get on the board. I think it was Bro. Number 7, Liam Bro with the goal. A rebound goal. Again, they're still going to be on the man advantage here for 51 seconds. We'll try to get our clock organized here. Braun and go again. Nice pass. Comes through. Nolan's going to play into the corner. Parker McLaughlin's just going to throw it down the ice. Play way up. Bouncing puck. Rhett Proctor. Rhett takes a hard shot. Wide of the net. 13 seconds remaining of the power play. Sawyer's able to get it, keep it in, throws it down. 5 seconds remaining of the power play. Power play is over. We're full strength. Into the feet. Jack Merrill. Jack Merrill's so sturdy, people just bounce off him. Sawyer. Rhett Proctor. Up for Brun. Throws down. Rhett Proctor's all alone. He's going to get there. He's got a lot of time. Plays it up. Ryan to Merchant. He's got Cohen Neal with him. Throws it on net. Madeleine makes the save. Face off down in the Predators zone. 4:43 remaining of the hockey game. It is a 2-3 hockey game for the Sussex Rangers over the Cape Pele Predators. Emmett Tabor on the draw. He's up against Jess Parapaw. Ryan de Merchant. Fougier. Fougier, who hasn't been rewarded for his hard work yet in this game. Trice Cormier. Fougier's got it. Fougier protects the puck really well for a little guy. Jack Merrill jumping up in the play. LeBlanc's able to kind of help him off to the side. Fortunately, I got a guy standing here. Play way up for Fougier. He's going to be one-on-one with the goalie. Game on his stick. Shoots. Nolan makes the save. Linesman stops the play. Felix plays it up for Cooper Gregg. Cooper fires. Madeleine eats it up in his guts. 3:37 remaining of the hockey game. It is a 2-1 hockey game. Rep Proctor comes back to congratulate Nolan. Shea Surratt too. Nice of the defenseman. On the forward group, Cooper Gregg, Parker McLaughlin, and Felix Travis. Bouncing puck. A. LeBlanc. Oh, tripped. And it's called. The only problem with this is we have done nothing on our power play so far, but power play coming up. Felix Travis out there, Parker McLaughlin, Cooper Gregg on the back end, Rhett Proctor, and Shea Surratt. I think they just kicked their coach out, which is surprising. I haven't heard anything out of their coach, but maybe the sound doesn't carry too good over here. Again, it is an exhibition game. There's nothing on the line here. Kind of a funny time for a coach to get kicked out. Rhett Proctor. Rhett Proctor plays it up. O'Brien. I guess the play behind the play, they're going to say interference. It's Emmett Tabor going off. We are probably our strongest forward. So the power play is negated. There's 3 minutes, 1 second remaining of the hockey game. It is a 2-1 hockey game. Both teams have a man in the box. It's going to be some 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute and 37 seconds. And then we're going to have a disadvantage for 23 seconds. Oh, goes off of a stick, rises up high. Fortunately, it hits Nolan in the shoulder. Backhand, Nolan with the save, comes out to the side. Rhett Proctor with it. Rhett was thinking about icing it, and he is just going to ice it. Doesn't get through the D, though. Again, nobody with an advantage here, 4-on-4. LeBlanc. Play way across. Go again. .47 seconds left of the 4-on-4. Cohen Butcher going to the box. Oh no, Rhett Proctor's going to the box, I'm sorry. So this will be a man advantage now. It will be for 44 seconds. Again, it's a 1-goal game. Just trying to keep track of things here. This will be a man advantage for Shediac at this point. There's 2 minutes, 8 seconds left. Power play for 44 seconds. A 4-on-3 power play. Wesley tries to play it up. Jack hits it out of the air, almost a high stick. He's going to go up against Pele. Doesn't want to take another one. Again, we've already got only 3 men out there. Good little poke there by West Tabor. Take the time if you got it. Take your time, take your time. Comes back to the point. Legier with it. Centered. Shot. Wide. Rebound. Nolan realizes he's out of position. Swings a stick at it. It works out for him. Comes back to the point. Off to the side. Petipaz tries to load up and shoot. Goes back for Legier. Legier's going to skate it in. Shoots. Wide of the net. 3 seconds left of this man advantage. Somebody should be on that door. Oh, it's the other way. It's a 5-on-3. I didn't realize. I was reading it the wrong way. 5-on-3 now. 16 seconds of a 5-on-3. Back to the point. Shot. Way out. Nolan with another blocker save. 6 seconds till we get a guy out. Jack Merrill just plays it up to himself. Gets a stick lift. He's going to get some support here. Is able to get a stick in there, puts it down. We get a man out. Emmett Tabor, our fastest player. It is not icing regardless because it's a 5-on-3. Now it's a 5-on-4. They have a man advantage for 42 seconds, 48 seconds remaining of the hockey game. Alex Boudreau plays it up. 1-goal hockey game here. 38 seconds remaining of it. Throws it back into their zone. Legier with it, the biggest man on the ice. Legier plays it way up. Here comes Trace Cormier, I believe. Trace Cormier outside, shoots. Nolan with the save. Rebound, Fougere. Fougere shot. Goal! Number 15, Trace Cormier ties the game with 20 seconds remaining. It is a 2-2 hockey game. Fougere, who hasn't been rewarded all game, able to get the shot on, and Trace Cormier finds it, comes up big. 2-2 hockey game with 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Couldn't ask for a more exciting exhibition game though on a Friday night. Felix, game on his stick. Here we go, out comes back Shea Surratt, 9 seconds, shoots. Matthew with the save, rebound, Matt Elaine jumps on it. Clock runs a little extra. It's going to be 5.9 seconds remaining of the hockey game, 2-2 hockey game. Less than 6 seconds remaining of the game. Three, two, thrown on the net. Madeleine with the save. And they don't blow the whistle, and that's the end of the game. Excellent hockey game, good exhibition game. I'd say for periods of the time the Predators were better than us, but I'd say for periods of that game we were better than them. I felt like it was a win we probably should have had. I thought Nolan played outstanding. I think that was a really good hockey game. All right, thanks everybody. I believe the real season starts tomorrow at 3:30 in Sussex at the 8th Hussar Center. We'll see you then.